This message is for you if you're going through a lot right now. I know that these are very trying times for a lot of people, yourself included. And you wake up every day, you tell yourself you're going to get through the day, you're going to do everything you can to make it through, just to do whatever your responsibilities are during the day, just to make it home again. You've tried being strong, you've tried letting everything go, you've tried ignoring things, and you just are at a point where you're tired, you're overwhelmed, you're stressed, nothing seems to make sense. You have people depending on you, and you just don't know what else to do. I want you to know that in spite of everything, you're making it and you're doing the best that you can. And sometimes when the trials of life come, in the moment, it just seems like everything is falling apart. And sometimes it really truly is. And you're scared and you're lonely and you think that no one understands. You're looking at all these people around you that just seem to have it together. And you're wondering, why them, not me? Or when is my turn? I want you to know your turn comes. Many times when you find yourself in those situations, when you come out on the other side, you will be speechless and amazed at what your life looks like after all of that. When you're going through tough times, circumstances you never imagined yourself to be in, it's in those times that you really learn the character of yourself. And you might not be thinking about it or focused on it at the moment, but when you're on the other side of it and you begin to revisit and replay all that you endured, you come to see yourself in a different way and you experience a range of emotions. You'll see things in yourself and people that you never saw before. You will have greater understanding of yourself like never before. Oftentimes, when we are in the midst of the pressure, something new is being birthed. It took me a while to understand that after going through many, many hard times in my life. But what I have learned is that some of the hardest situations you find yourself in turn around to be some of the biggest areas of change, of growth, of healing, of fortune, of transformation. and areas that you then go on to help someone else as they're going through. It's so easy to give up and give in, but it is for your benefit to keep going. You don't have to keep going. You can give up. You have a choice. But if you give up now, then you won't see all that potentially is for you to see, have, be, and become. And so I know right now you're just trying to make it moment to moment. And if that's the best you can do that. And don't be ashamed. But when you can do better, do better. Take the time you need to focus on yourself. Everything will work out as it should. It always does. And if you think back and you look over your life and you think back to situations that you've encountered, doesn't everything always work out as it should? And when you pull back and give things a chance to adjust, don't they? Something that will help you get through this time, something that has helped me many times, is that right now, or when you have a moment to yourself and you can sit down and focus and write, I want you to come up with 10 things that have worked out in your life, whatever it is. 10 things. Think about 10 situations that you've been in and you just didn't know how you were going to make it, and things worked out. They worked out for you. I want you to sit and write those. And then I want you to read them, think about them, study them. I want you to carry this paper with you if you need to, or if it's ingrained in your mind enough, that's fine too. Because what I want you to do when you feel like you can't go on any further, when you feel like everything is collapsing around you, when you feel like you can't take any more, that you have nothing left to give, that life is just so hard and that nothing ever works out for you, pull out that piece of paper and look at it and read it and remind yourself of all the times things did work out. Begin to shift your mind to focus on things that did work out and how things seemed hard for a while, but then all of a sudden everything started changing. I want you to study that. Put it in your calendar, your Google Calendar, or whatever you use, planner, to check that list and read that list certain times during the day, at least 2 or 3 times during the day. Because what this is going to do is it's going to help your brain begin to shift focus from lack to abundance. Because things working out for you is a form of abundance. It's a form of being taken care of. So do that and know that everything will work out as it should. Let me know how I can support you. Just leave a comment wherever you're listening to this at, whatever app or social media, whether it's YouTube or one of my podcast locations. Let me know how I can support you. Until we meet again, I love you.